Hi there. I am doing this video in the cottage that I'm staying at. I drove a few hours outside of my town, my city, and came for testing. I've been waiting for 5 months. It's a 2-day process. It's going to be 4 hours of testing, and the doctor suggested breaking it into 2 days, so it's not all in 1 day. Which I thought was a good idea. And so tomorrow I'll have testing in the afternoon, and then the following day testing in the morning. I've already had a 1 hour intake with the doctor by phone since I'm not in the same city as they are. It's just to give her a history. And overall, that seemed like it went well. It's hard to really say. She was mostly just asking questions and listening and taking notes. So hard to really know what she's thinking at this point. I wanted to record this video. I've actually never recorded a video before. It will probably come later in sort of my publication of videos because I want to give some intros first. So hopefully by now you will have watched some of my other videos and know a little bit about my story. I just thought it would be interesting and hopefully helpful for people to talk about my process of going through the testing and the different feelings that I experienced as much as I feel comfortable sharing, and the process itself, and hopefully, other people can learn more what it's about. So I picked this place because it was listed on Rudy Simone's site as a place that was experienced in diagnosing females, adult females specifically. And I could have gone earlier for testing in my own city, but I talked to a center, like a pretty well-known autism center in my city, about getting tested. And they said the only way they can diagnose is if you have some kind of childhood record that basically proves that you were autistic or had Aspergers. And I'm like thinking that's really SNI, because like if I had it then I have it now. But and at first I felt like, oh, I should really see them because they're pretty well known and all this, but like I don't have any of that information. So here I am, and I feel emotional. I guess I'm talking about it. I feel kind of weepy. And it's not, even though I think part of it is that release of tension. It's been such a long journey. God, just for so long I had to get answers, and here I am, and I'm so close. I'm trying to prepare myself for both outcomes. One is that I get an Asperger's diagnosis, and one is that I don't. And I'm assuming there's not going to be a third choice, which is to say we don't know. But on the one hand, so either way, it's going to be very emotion filled. If I get the diagnosis, it's just really surreal how you can go through your whole life and not know something so integral to who you are, and then suddenly you find it out that in your 40s, like I am. I have a feeling I might, even though I know this is true, like I might be like, no, I don't have it, and I know that's kind of normal. That's part of that denial. Like, are you really sure? But on the other hand, if I don't get the diagnosis, I'm preparing myself for that. And that's the hardest, I think, actually, because it brings up all the times when I've reached out and been vulnerable and took a risk to get help and to be minimized. And I'm just kind of teary. This is all very emotional. I've kind of mentally prepared myself that could happen, and that might happen, and that if it does, it doesn't mean that right. I still know who I am. I still know my truth, and I'm not going to give up. It's Monday morning. I got here yesterday and I am staying in a cute little cottage. I rented it on Airbnb. I thought it'd be a better option than a hotel. The only downside is I have a little bit more of a drive to get to the facility today, and it is snowing, which is a little stressful. But anyway, there's not too much to report today. I kind of slept on and off last night, but I did get a fair amount of sleep, thank God. And yeah, I don't really feel nervous. It's not really on my mind so much today. I think that I'm just kind of busy. I got a couple of things I need to do this morning, and then I'm just going to head out really early just in case there's any problem with the snow. And I have lunch near the facility, so I'm not stressing or anything. And then I'll have the 2 hours. So I'm glad I slept, and I'm really glad I stayed in this lovely cottage. It's really a house. It's huge. I mean, man, it's really awesome. So anyway, I guess that's it. I just thought I would do a quick check-in. I will check in later tonight after the first round of testing, and I'll let you know how it goes.